second now. Let me know as soon as it starts if you can't hear it, if you want it turned up, if you want me turned down. Holy shit, it's starting. Let me know if you need it turned down, if that audio is good. You get one chance, because I'm not messing with it the whole time.
皆さんおはようございます
Hi everyone.
Hi.
The time has come for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yes.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide.
I'm so excited.
I have lots of information to share about upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, they are doing 3D.
Up first, some Nintendo 3DS headlines.
How to film my style with 3DS.
It's the biggest collection in this microgame series. The latest in the WarioWare series is coming to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems.
Okay.
Which means
I'll take it.
there's a new way to play
Okay.
Wario's
I'll take
strangely
it.
satisfying microgames.
Boys down. With some coconut games, thank you, buddy.
With classics and new additions,
down? Okay.
there are 300 microgames to enjoy.
Is that better?
Making this the biggest
Tell me if
entry in the
that's-
series.
If that's better or if that's worse.
Tilt the system. Use the touchscreen and microphone. Only Wario could come up with this many control schemes. Think fast. What playstyle is required for this?
I'm not like
Better figure it
super
out
excited about
and
this
dig
one,
that crazy action
but
on
I do like
top.
the Wario games, so it's
Some
cool that
familiar
he's getting a
characters
new
are
one.
rocking new looks. This is the most jam-packed game in the series yet. Just look at that face. Even Wario can't contain his wicked grin. WarioWare Gold launches August 3rd. Get ready
I'm
for
just testing my own
post-pounding
stream to see my own-
post-apocalyptic
my
races
own-
and battles.
It's quieter
Race
now. You
down
want it
enemy
up.
groks and rock
can't
them
win.
in battle to defend frontier villages.
This is me talking.
Yes, sir. Action
Over
meets tower
Warrior.
defense in
Just testing
Dylan's
my
Dead
audio.
Heat Breakers. This time, the Red Flash himself, Dylan, will team up with your own animalized Mii character. Be strategic and use your whole team. What in tarnation? Your friend's Mii characters can join the team as gunners. Well, you'll need their help to
Yeah, I think
face
that's
each
good. We're
wave
gonna
of
leave it like that.
transforming monsters.
Tell me if it's wrong.
Who
but I think
or
that's fine.
what will you and Dylan get tangled up with? Never mind that. There's an enemy invasion to stop, and a frontier in desperate need of some heroes. A demo version of the game will be available for download May 10th.
That one looks interesting.
The full game, Dylan's Dead Heat
I always like
Breakers,
when they do the
rolls into
demos.
Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS May
That's
24th.
perfect. Great. I did it. I'm a success.
Are the brothers and Bowser
Oh?
still better together?
What is this? They just brought out a Mario
Nintendo
game.
DS classic Mario
Mario
and
and
Luigi
Luigi.
Bowser's Inside Story is back for more gut-busting adventures.
They have a
Mario
new
and
one.
Luigi have been tasked with finding a cure for
They
the
literally
Blorps,
just put out a
disease
remake of
threatening
this, of the
all
first
life
one.
in the Mushroom Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both brothers
These are
have been
great games.
devoured by
I like the
Bowser,
pixel art
and
they've been
so
doing.
their journey takes them deep
The
into the
artistic
belly of
style
the
they've
beast,
taken is
leaving
recent.
Bowser to scour the kingdom for the cure. The only way forward is to change between the bros and Bowser. The big bad will
If you
even
guys
beef
haven't-
up for monstrous boss battles fit
Oh,
for
that's
a king.
interesting.
Take him down in this action-packed RPG.
You don't see that happen too often playing a 3DS on its side.
And, uh-oh,
Pretty
looks like his boy wants in on the action. Find out what happens behind the scenes in the untold story of
If you guys
Bowser
haven't
Jr.
played these games, they're actually really good.
When Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey launches in 2019.
Really fun RPG games.
Here's the scoop on Detective Pikachu, plus a new amiibo. Something about this Pikachu is a little different. He's gruff,
You agree with me, don't you?
runs his mouth,
Hey, don't boss me around.
likes coffee,
This hi-hat blend is as delicious as ever.
and no one knows why. Welcome to Rhyme City, where humans
I
and
look forward to
Pokemon
checking
usually
this
live
game
in
out.
harmony.
I think it's going to be cool.
But recently, Pokemon have been behaving oddly and running amok.
I'm going to turn off that donation sound for you guys.
So there's a fake
Luckily, a boy named Tim and Detective Pikachu are on the case, facing each mystery head-on.
quick attack! Oh. How was that? Did I do it?
That's all
As of today,
I didn't-
the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on
That
Nintendo
jump on it is
3DS. Crack the case with Detective Pikachu when the game launches March 23rd.
Actually, have that pre-ordered. I'm looking
Plus,
forward to that game.
Keep your
That's
eyes
gonna be
peeled
cool.
for this extra-large Detective Pikachu amiibo figure, which launches the same day.
And I really want that amiibo too.
That mysterious mansion has reappeared in the Nintendo 3DS remake.
Oh? That's interesting. They're remaking the first one on 3DS? I really thought...
Nintendo GameCube classic Luigi's Mansion has been remade for Nintendo 3DS.
I mean, it makes sense because the second one did really well on 3DS. But I really thought they were going to put that on Switch.
Fans of the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game can now explore the original mansion
That really
where Mario
surprised
went
me.
missing. Luigi's something of a scaredy cat, but these classic ghosts and traps are no match for his vacuum cleaner. Besides, the mansion's map will be displayed on the bottom screen. If you work up the courage, fight the ghosts of your past battles in the new boss rush mode. Luigi's Mansion for Nintendo 3DS.
I mean, I'm
launches
definitely
this
going to get
year.
it, and I'm excited to play that game again, but...
That's all for Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they didn't do much for that. That was real. I really thought they were going to put that on Switch, though.
Well, let's keep the headlines coming.
Luigi mentioned 3. They could be that still. Yeah.
It's time
It could
for
be the third
Nintendo Switch.
Kirby can even make friends with those characters? Kirby Star Allies finally launches next week. As you fight through your adventure, you'll reach
I'm
dream
excited for this
palaces
game.
where, surprise, even fan-favorite legacy characters can become Kirby's friends. Well, dream friends anyway. When you're saving the world, it's nice to have some heavy hitters on your side, even the likes of King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Bandana Waddle Dee.
It is all about Switch. I didn't want 3DS stuff. I'm glad they kept it short.
Eventually, more Dream
Real
Friends
happy
will
they
be
kept
added
it
to the
short.
game via free updates after launch. The first update will include Rick, Kine,
Oh, that's cool.
and Koo.
I'm really excited for this. I think Kim and I are going to have a lot of fun playing this game.
Marks
It's just a traditional Kirby game with a lot of cool
and
elements to
Gooey.
it.
It's like a dream come true to bring this ragtag crew of characters
Kirby is fun.
together.
I haven't
from
played one
across
in a
the
long
Kirby
time.
series.
Not a traditional one
Kirby
like this.
Star Allies launches
So.
on Nintendo Switch March 16th.
That'll be
and
cool.
The first
I'm
free update will
looking
be
forward to
available
that.
March 28th. Oh yeah, a quick reminder.
I can't
the
put my
free
voice
demo
any
is
higher. I just gotta
available
talk
now
louder.
In Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. What else are friends for? An epic tale returns with new artistic touches. Okami, the grand adventure in classical Japanese style, rises again in the HD version.
What?
To save the land
I
from
didn't
a
expect
terrible
that at
curse.
all.
The
Expect the
legendary Okami,
unexpected!
Amaterasu,
What did I
was
tell ya?
resurrected, setting off on a quest with the wandering artist, Isu.
This is cool. This is
Overcome
really cool.
challenges
I haven't
using
played
the
through this
power
game
of
in
the gods,
forever.
the
In
celestial
forever.
brush.
I'm really...
With mere
This is a really
brushstrokes,
good idea.
You can make a variety of miracles come to fruition. In the Nintendo Switch version, use touchscreen
Yeah,
control
that makes a
in
lot of
handheld
sense.
mode.
Having
Or
the
use
touch
Joy-Con
controls as well.
controller's motion controls in TV mode or tabletop mode. Both methods offer an intuitive way
Mm-hmm.
to solve puzzles and defeat your foes. Meet an eclectic cast.
Good so far.
Solve mysteries.
They got the Kirby out the
and
way
slay
quick.
countless
They didn't
monsters
focus on it
to
too much
discover what
because
awaits
we
at
know
your
already know
journey's
about the
end.
Curbs. Just a little bit of
Okami
heart.
HD
It's coming
launches
soon.
on Nintendo
And then
eShop
bam,
Nintendo Switch this
Okami
summer.
HD. Take it. Take it in your face holes.
Eat up and throw sushi on Nintendo Switch. An adventure unlike any other. With conveyor belt sushi action, it's Sushi Striker, the way of
Yeah,
sushi.
I mean, this was quite a jarring
The story takes place
next
after
game.
the bitter sushi struggles. Raised in a world where sushi is forbidden, Musashi must wage all-out conveyor belt sushi battles to defeat the Empire and topple its sushi monopoly.
I like the style of
Gameplay
it.
is deep, but the basics are
Outside of the
simple.
gameplay.
Just
The
eat
gameplay
more
looks a
and
little
more
bit like a
sushi to
mobile
pile
game.
up plates of matching colors on a table, then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies.
I
If you
mean,
manage to pull off a special move created
I
by
really
one of
like
your
that-
sushi
that anime
sprites,
art style,
you may be
though.
able to get the upper
And
hand
the
in battle.
cutscenes.
Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow sushi strikers online can get intense.
It's not awful. It's just
Sushi
fun.
Striker,
We had
the Way of
Okami
Sushido
HD.
launches simultaneously on Nintendo
And this is,
Switch
it's
and
just, it's
Nintendo
like
3DS
5 minutes
June
in.
8th.
Not even. Just calm your bridges.
More travelers, more details, and more launch info.
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix.
I was going to put this on the
Today,
bingo list, but I
have
forgot.
3 news items to share with you. First, I'd like to introduce 2 more main characters.
What lies beyond the horizon?
The demo for this game was really good.
Meet Tressa the merchant. She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job. Her path action is purchase, which means she can obtain special items from townsfolk.
I helped out someone in a bind.
Thank you to
Simple
the
as that.
almost 4,000 people watching this. I'd love if we can
And
push
this is
over that
Alfin, the
4,000.
apothecary.
Thank
He
you.
embarks on his journey to heal those suffering across the continent. His path action is inquire. He can worm out info others aren't privy to in standard conversations.
This game is beautiful.
Next, let's talk about jobs in battle.
There's like 8 different
Characters
characters.
start out with a base job, but they can equip
Everyone
an
plays
additional
differently.
job to use in battle. For instance, if another character like the merchant Tressa equips the dancer job, the combined jobs and abilities expand your strategic options.
Oh, over 4,000. Thank you guys. Remember to subscribe. It means a lot. And there's
Finally,
I'll
we
do a
know
video
many
on this
of you
tomorrow.
have been wondering about the release date.
This direct has not
The
been
game launches July 13th.
it's been great so far. It's just started. It's been good.
Additionally, we will be offering a special edition of the game. Inside, you'll find a pop-up book introducing the 8 characters and their places of origin, a helpful map for your adventure, a sound selection CD,
Case is kind of
and
boring.
a replica coin based on the in-game currency. This special edition will be released the same day as the regular version of the game.
Guarantee you that's going to be hard to find.
Your comments have provided the development team with reference points and inspiration as we head into the home stretch of our work with the game. Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
I'm glad they talked about that. That game looks really good, and it needed some more hype. The demo was
What
great.
happens when an otaku assassin enters the
Oh,
game world?
bad Switch Direct!
The legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark II. Travis Touchdown wanders into the game world and embarks on a
Oh,
rampage
this
of epic
direct is
proportions.
trash. This direct has nothing
Inside,
good.
There's an action game,
Shut up.
racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every last bug he finds. Chain his simple yet exhilarating basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them down to size. A brutal boss lurks at the end of each game. Creatively combine your moves to crush them.
So this looks like No More Heroes and Fury
Pass a
blended
Joy-Con
together.
controller to a friend for co-op multiplayer. And partner up with the one and only Badman. Did we mention the adventure mode, which tells a new story? Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, launches exclusively on
I gotta
Nintendo
say,
Switch in
not the
2018.
No More Heroes game I wanted, but it looks fun.
In Dark Souls, every challenge is an opportunity. Plus, Amiibo. Dark Souls. A world wrought with despair and hope. In the seemingly endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment you'll never forget.
Just
Now
show
you
me the
can savor
Amiibo.
your
The
accomplishments
Amiibo.
anytime, anywhere, for the first time on console with Nintendo Switch. Before launch, there's going to be a network test, so players can try the game.
Oh.
If this will be your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave new world.
It actually will be my first Dark Souls
Separately,
experience.
the Solaire of Astora amiibo will be released.
Damn, that's
With it,
funny.
you can perform the popular Praise the Sun gesture with reckless abandon. Dark Souls Remastered and the Solaire of Astora amiibo launch on May 25th.
They're announcing a lot. They're blowing through it really quick.
How's it going so far? Well, I have a quick reminder. Did you hear that My Nintendo members can now redeem gold points for digital games and DLC on the Nintendo Switch
It's not
system?
halfway over. It's half an hour long.
Just choose to
We're like
use your points during
6
the
minutes
checkout
in.
process in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch
Ow.
or on the Nintendo website.
It's not
Visit
even
the
halfway
My
through
Nintendo
yet. You guys
website
are
to
saying that
learn
it
more.
sucks. I've liked it so far.
Okay, we
If
have
it
more
ended
Nintendo
right
Switch
now,
headlines.
it would suck.
First,
But it's not over.
let's shine a nice long spotlight on one title in particular.
Mario Aces.
Please take a look.
It's about to suck. Mario Aces, I guarantee you. Yeah, this is gonna take like 10 minutes of the direct.
All-star roster of Mario series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever. Mario Tennis Aces.
Uh-huh.
There are more than 15 playable characters, each with their own distinct characteristics.
But it's
The varied playstyles on the
tennis.
Nintendo Switch system allow up to 4 players to step onto the court together. Today, we'll mainly cover the essentials of the refined tennis gameplay. There's a variety of shots to serve up, like a basic shot, top spin,
yeah, it's pretty much all stuff we know.
slice,
So far, the only surprise has been
and a
Luigi's
lob
Mansion
that'll
for
zoom over
3DS.
your opponent's head. Just to name a few. Why not aim and then shoot? Introducing the all-new Zone Shot.
They have
It
something
lets you
planned for the
pinpoint any
end,
spot you
and
want to
I'm
aim at
glad
using motion
that they're
controls
doing this now and
send
not
the
doing
ball
this last,
crashing
because it
down.
means they are saving something for the end. They always go out with a bang.
Zone shots are really powerful.
Regardless
So
of
if
how
you
this
get
whole
hit by
thing turns
one,
out, we're
your
gonna get
racket
at least
takes some
one
damage.
cool thing right at the end.
If your racket takes 3 hits,
Guarantee
it'll break,
it.
forcing you to forfeit if it's your last one. It's an instant KO. But don't give up hope. You can stop a zone shot with a block.
I'm gonna-
Return a shot with perfect
I'm
timing.
gonna update the
and
bingo
you'll
card
block,
while I wait.
protecting your racket. It's no small feat to nail the timing just right. That's where zone speed comes into play. When using zone speed, the world around you moves in slow motion, allowing you to perform incredible feats, like chasing down a quick shot. It's no instant win card, but it makes it a bit easier to
We ain't
block
doing well
powerful
so
zone
far, I'm
shots.
not gonna lie.
Of course, you can't just spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match. You can only initiate these moves by using up some of your energy gauge. The energy gauge slowly fills up
got 2.
the longer you keep a rally
We got
going.
2.
But the fastest way to fill up your gauge is with the new trick shot. If a ball gets away from you, you can jump over to knock it back. It's a risky maneuver. If you don't judge the timing or distance correctly, you may waste your energy or lose a point. But if you're
It
successful,
looks pretty.
your energy gauge will get a big boost. Fill up your gauge.
Thank you, Media
and it's
Glitch.
go time. Initiate your ultimate shot, the special shot. It will eat up your energy in a big way, but this thing can really turn the tide.
Okay.
It may even destroy your opponent's racket in one hit. However, not even a special shot guarantees a win. There's always a chance it could be blocked, so watch out. In these intense matches, every move you make presents a risk.
I like that
and
map. That
hopefully
map's really
a
pretty.
reward. Your energy gauge could be the key to victory.
They
Will you
said
use
this
it
was
for
gonna
an
take a
offensive
while.
Zone shot, or use it for some defensive zone speed. Let's say you go
They
for the
stressed
zone
that,
shot.
that this tennis game
Will
would
you
be a
go for
highlight.
a surefire point, or will you try to destroy your opponent's racket and run the risk of getting blocked? Non-stop, split-second strategies may be the best part about Mario Tennis Aces. Purists rejoice.
Ah, damn it.
You
Damn
can
it. I was
also
hoping
play
that was it.
using
It sounded like that was it.
which means only basic shots are allowed. Once you connect online, you can play a match with your friends or other players. Events and
thought I
online
turned that
tournaments
sound
will be
off.
held,
Thank
allowing
you,
to
Corey, for
compete
the
against other
22.
players.
I appreciate that,
Matchmaking
Corey.
is based on your record during the event. As a participation bonus, you can get special outfits or even additional characters. There's also swing mode, which allows you to use your Joy-Con like a tennis racket. Forehand, backhand, slice, and lob. This mode is perfect when you want to play the game casually with your friends and family.
This is a lot.
Or just get your body
It's a
moving.
lot. It's a lot of tennis. I'm not gonna lie. Connect my shirt to my Switch. Alright, sum it
The
up.
game offers a refined approach to tennis gameplay,
Wrap it up.
focusing on deep strategic payoffs. Plus, the story mode will offer other twists to the good old game of tennis.
Feels like it's coming to an end.
Mario Tennis Aces launches June 22nd. Oh, and one last thing. As we approach the game's launch, we decided to hold a pre-launch online tournament.
Oh, like, she sounds
That
so
way,
excited.
You can try out Mario Tennis Aces for yourself. We'll announce the details at a later
Even though it's
date,
not that
so please
exciting.
Stay tuned.
But I appreciate the energy you got.
We'll have more on Mario Tennis Aces in the future.
10 minutes
Continue
left.
with some Nintendo Switch headlines.
This is where the good stuff will be.
Captain Toad is ready to explore other systems.
Ugh.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is bound for Nintendo Switch.
I
Explore a
knew it was
variety
gonna
of tricky
happen,
sandbox-style
but
levels inspired by
not what I
Japanese
wanted to
box
see right
garden
now.
called Hakoniwa. You can rotate the camera and touch the screen for a better view of hidden treasures. And this time, we've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels too. Now you can explore locales from a variety of kingdoms. Check out New Donk City. By the way, did you know Captain Toad also appeared in Super Mario Odyssey?
Uh-huh. What's
The
the
Nintendo
connection?
Switch version can be played with a friend by sharing a pair of Joy-Con controllers. While one player controls Captain Toad, the other can assist with things like turnip cover fire, so you can enjoy tracking treasure together.
Yeah, that
We
was
also
boring.
plan to release a Nintendo
The
3DS
two-player
version
thing.
with 3D visuals and touchscreen controls. It feels like there's a box garden right in your hands.
That's interesting.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker launches July 13th.
It's a good port, but not what I wanted to see right now. That's a good game.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Why do I know this music? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people thought that was gonna happen. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You gotta admit, that's cool.
Gaming icon crashes Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
The
really?
impossible isn't possible until it happens.
I heard so
All
many
three
people
original
thought
Crash
this was gonna
Bandicoot
happen.
Games are debuting on a Nintendo system for the very first time.
I
Spin,
thought
jump,
no way on
and
this
wump
one.
through the trilogy's 100+ action platforming levels as Crash and his sister Coco. Everything from the cinematics to the animations to the lush environments has been fully updated since the original games, so they'll look great on your TV or on the go. Ruin
look better
Dr.
on
Neo
PlayStation,
Cortex's
Xbox One, though.
plans for world domination and save Tana in Crash Bandicoot. Form an uneasy alliance with the mad scientist in Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes
I
Back.
feel like trying to play this
And
on the
stop him
Switch
when
with the
evil
toggles
Uka Uka
on the
threw a battle
Joy-Cons is
across
gonna be
time in
borderline
Crash Bandicoot
impossible.
3 Warped.
It's already hard
Believe it or
on like
not,
a.
the Crash
on a
Bandicoot
DualShock.
Insane Trilogy is officially making the Wump to Nintendo
You're definitely
Switch
gonna want a
July
Pro
10th.
controller for that one.
Never fear, Little Nightmares is almost here. From award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios comes a charmingly horrific adventure like no other. The puzzle platformer Little Nightmares will trap you in the Maw,
Sony got
a
robbed.
vast vessel of mystery haunted by corrupted souls.
Well, that wasn't a PS4 exclusive. It was on
Complete
Xbox
edition
One as
on
well.
Nintendo Switch contains 2 haunted
Wait, it's not on
tales in one
Xbox?
package.
I thought it was coming to Xbox. I assumed it was
In
out
6
already.
And the kids' separate adventures. You must face their childhood
That's
fears
interesting,
across
then, that it
all
came
8
to Switch
chapters,
first.
including all past downloadable content. Each room is a cell. Each resident is a threat. And both present complex 3D puzzles to master.
Okay, this is cool.
Not to mention, you can receive
It's
the
not what I
Nintendo
want.
Switch exclusive in-game Pacu mask by tapping the Pac-Man amiibo figure.
That's creepy.
Little Nightmares Complete Edition releases on May 18th.
Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me.
South Park is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
We're excited to announce that South Park: The Fractured But
Wow.
Whole
Just the
is coming
second
to
one or the
Nintendo
first one
Switch.
too?
From the creators of South Park comes this outrageously
I actually
offensive
haven't played this
superhero
yet. That's
adventure
pretty
that
cool.
You can play anytime, anywhere for the very first time. Customize your avatar, come on down to South Park and join Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman's superhero team. Then have yourself a time with a battle system as surprisingly deep as the show that spawned it.
That's really
Choose a
interesting,
class,
though.
level up, build your notoriety, craft items, go on quests, and more. All past DLC will be available
Like,
for purchase individually.
I know this isn't what
As a
everyone
part of the
wants,
season
but this is
pass.
like Nintendo is no
DLC
holds
1
barred right
Danger
now. They don't
Zone.
even care what they put on their system anymore.
And DLC 2
Like,
from
in a
Dust
good
to
way.
Casa Bonita will be available at launch. And DLC 3
They-
Bring the
like, they would
Crunch
not
will
put
tell
this
an
game on the
additional
Wii or the
story when
Wii
it
U, I can
releases
tell you
later
that.
This year. South Park: The Fractured But Whole releases on Nintendo Switch April 24th. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches when exactly?
Come on, guys.
Let's take a quick moment for a release
Give
date
us
announcement.
give us something. You're not gonna talk about the
The
online
heroes
at
and
all.
Villains of the Legend of Zelda series are about to spring into action once more this spring. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches May
All right,
18th.
and
only
that's
on
fine. That
Nintendo
was just a
Switch.
very short announcement for the launch title, for the launch date.
ARMS fans, don't miss this. The ARMS League is pleased
All right,
to
for you three
extend
ARMS
an
fans watching
invitation
this
to
right
all
now.
you hardcore fans out there who've been playing the game, enjoying all the added characters and stages, and going online to play the new Party Crash mode. We're happy to announce the ARMS US and Canada Online Open. Prelims will take place in the game's online ranked match mode from March 8th to March 18th. 8 top players will then move on to the online finals March 31st. All finalists will receive a custom art piece created by
The next thing is gonna be good.
We'll be streaming the event live from Nintendo of America headquarters on our official site.
The next
Stay
one's gonna
tuned
be
for our
good.
social channels
I
for more
guarantee
details
it.
in the coming weeks.
Miyamoto
If
just
you're not
messaged
an
me.
ARMS fan just yet, well, we
He
have
said,
good news.
next
On
one's
March
gonna be good.
31st, We'll be hosting a 3-day test punch. Download this demo event from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. Play for free and see what you think of the world's stretchiest fighting game. On March 21st, producer Kosuke Yabuki will discuss the development of ARMS at the Game Developers Conference, and Hisashi Nogami will present separately on the
Don't care.
Splatoon franchise. So look out for coverage of both.
All right, here's a good one.
Inkopolis News Bulletin. It's update time. This April, Splatoon 2 is getting an update. Version 3.0 is coming. Here's a brief and briny taste of what's to come. 100 new pieces of gear. That means fresh looks, just in time for spring. Plus, more stages. Piranha Pit,
Oh my god, it won't end.
Camp Triggerfish,
I like that
and
comment.
the hottest date spot for the hippest inklings. Wahoo
Here's me
World.
wanting more.
And what? Rank X is here. Rank X is an extreme rank,
And what?
even higher than S+. More details are coming soon. Once you meet certain conditions, Callie will appear in Octo Canyon. The world of Splatoon 2 continues to evolve, so don't miss out.
I don't like that effect. That made my eyes feel weird.
Now, a word from the Squid Research Lab. Check out their latest video.
No, I don't. That guy is creepy. Is there a point to this? Can you get to it already? There's not much direct left at this point.
Hello, Squid Research Lab here. So, how was it? You just got a sneak peek at the first paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2.
Oh,
the
yay.
hefty new single-player mode, Octo Expansion. You'll play as the new character Agent 8, who looks like an Octoling. She wakes up on the platform of a dark subway station.
Why not
without her
just show us
memories.
this? Why
like some kind
replay
of
the trailer
shady
you just showed
underground
us
test
with the guy
facility.
talking over it? What a
In this
waste of
massive
time.
subterranean world, there are 80 of these test facilities connected by a subway. Move
Stop!
apart from the station with purpose.
I'm done.
A variety of missions await Agent 8 and her talents. Expect new stories to unfold,
This is
shedding
your
new
focus.
light on
This is
beloved characters.
this is the
You
end.
may
Like
think you know everything about
this
the
is the
world
bulk
of
of the
Splatoon,
end of your
but
direct.
these waters run deep,
paid
and
Splatoon
so
2
does the lore.
download.
Escape from these twisted depths, and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling. We hope you enjoy this fresh perspective. Since Octa means 8 in Latin, that means 2018 is the year of the Octoling.
Oh my god, that's awkward.
Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion will launch this summer. After today's Nintendo Direct, Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion will be available for advanced purchase in Nintendo eShop.
I think I'm good.
With this purchase, Splatoon 2 owners will immediately receive Octo-themed in-game gear to use in battle today.
Thank you, Squid Research Lab.
Please don't end it.
Hopefully, Splatoon 2 will continue to
Please don't
inspire
end
our
it.
expectations.
You bet!
Please have one more thing.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Oh, well, actually, we have one more announcement.
Oh, you scared me.
Please take a look at our last video for the day.
Please have a twist. Please don't just be more Splatoon. Please shoot yourselves into Smash Brothers or something. Can Mario be behind you? Freaking knew it. I said it a bunch of times. That actually gave me the tingles. That was actually pretty cool. Wow, this year. I told you if we got anything Smash Bros, it would just be a little symbol. But I did not expect this year. I've said a bunch of times I did not expect this year. In fact, okay, you know what that tells me? All right, that did give me chills. That was the one good thing about this Direct. You know what that tells me, though? That I was probably right about the fact that it's going to be the Wii U and 3DS versions of Super Smash Bros. Coming to the Switch and them just importing characters into it, like the Splatoon Inklings, like the ARMS characters. I feel like if it was a brand new Smash game, they wouldn't have highlighted the Inklings. I think that was a sign, in my opinion, that it's going to be a deluxe version of the last game, just adding a bunch of new characters and a bunch of new maps, because there's no real reason for them to redo the same Smash Brothers that they've already done 1,000 times. Like, the last one was good, so I think we're going to see that deluxe version of that with the new characters in it. But apart from that, that Direct sucked. Can I just throw that out there? There was a couple of decent things that I saw. I mean, Captain Toad is fine. I thought that was going to come to the Switch at some point. The Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS is pretty cool. I'll pick that up and I'll buy that. Seeing more about the No More Heroes game and seeing that it's kind of like Fury is pretty cool, because Fury is a great game. I love No More Heroes. A little bit more on Octopath was pretty cool. As a whole, though, that wasn't great. As a whole, that wasn't the best. I I think the only cool thing about all of that was definitely the end. I'm trying to remember everything that we just saw because there was a lot that was thrown at us. They spent way too much time on Splatoon. It kind of sucks. I feel like there was stuff they needed to talk about. They didn't talk about the online service at all. Like, that service is so up in the air right now. No one has any idea what that is about, Nintendo. It's insane. Games like Payday 2 aren't selling because there's no online talking service. There's no communication. There's no nothing. And you're bringing something for a paid subscription service and you haven't announced any of it. I think that's kind of ludicrous. I think no Virtual Console sucked. There was a bunch of stuff I had on my bingo sheet we didn't even get anywhere near. But that online service was definitely the one that I expected to see. I've said a bunch of times, expect the unexpected, but I expected pretty much all of that. Crash Bandicoot was definitely a surprise. I'm surprised it came to Switch before it came to Xbox One, but it's not like... I mean, most people have already played it at this point, and it's going to look better on PlayStation. Sure, it's great to have it, but I'm not going to complain with a port. I'm definitely going to make a video about this. I'm trying to think, what else did we see? We saw some Dark Souls, which was interesting. You get to play it a little bit early by the looks of things. Mostly, it was boring. They spent too long on Mario Aces, but I get they wanted to stress that. It's the only game that's actually coming out. The only first-party Nintendo IP that actually has a release. Actually, they didn't even give a release date for it. That tells me, the fact that they showed so much of that game really tells me that they have nothing for Metroid or Pokemon to show just yet. I don't think those games are coming when everyone thinks they're coming. I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy that? Subscribe, by the way, if you haven't already. I'll be doing a video about this in the morning. And I look forward to diving into this into more detail and breaking it down with notes in front of me. So if you want to watch that in the morning, it'll be 5 a.m. It'll be like 12 hours from now. I'll have that video up. So subscribe. I'll give away Mario Odyssey pretty soon too. So there's so much reason to subscribe. And thanks for watching this. I'm not ending it right now. I have some more stuff to say, but thanks for watching my stream of this and sticking around for my opinion. Undertale was pretty cool. I look forward to that. That's a really... I mean, people seem to be split on that game. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I think it's a great game, and it definitely will fit well on the Switch. Has a really good sense of humor, which I like. No Pokemon, no Metroid was disappointing. That Smash, as soon as I saw those Squid Inklings, I knew there was no way they would be like, all right, goodbye. Oh, wait, we have one more thing for you guys. Another Splatoon trailer. As soon as I saw them, I was like, I bet you Mario is going to be behind. I pegged that. I'm really, really happy about that. What do you guys think, though? Is it going to be a brand new Smash Brothers? Or is it probably going to be... I honestly really think it's going to be a deluxe version of 3DS and Wii U in one. All the features that each of those titles had brought into the same game. Give us a story mode. Add in a bunch of new characters. Add in a bunch of new maps. And you effectively have a fantastic Smash Brothers game. There's no need for Sakurai to go back in and kill himself making another one. There was no Yoshi, a little bit of Kirby. Just that last bit got me excited in general, and that's obviously why they did that and left it till last. But man, that was kind of average, right? Like, that was kind of boring. They just mostly ports and Wii U ports and other ports. It really wasn't that interesting. It was a quick half hour. They kept it moving apart from the Mario Aces, but it really wasn't that engaging throughout. We didn't see Fortnite, which I was really hoping to see. We didn't see GTA, which I thought was going to be likely. We didn't see Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's apparently running on the Switch right now. And the online service, man, I really had that pegged for them talking about that. I'm really surprised. I'm glad to hear you say something is crap. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk about how awesome it is. Can we go back through? I think we can. We can go back through and we can look at some stuff together. So we had the 3DS stuff. I mean, that was all fine. Again, the Bowser's stories, actually, those RPGs are really great. So that's pretty good. The Detective Pikachu, I mean, we all knew about that. For the first, like, for the whole thing, it was just games that we already knew about. Smash was the only thing they really announced. Some Kirby stuff. Okami HD, that was something I forgot about. Okami HD will be cool to play on the Switch, but again, it is a port. Remaster, but a port nonetheless. Octopath is cool. But again, we knew that was coming. Mario Aces, they spent a long time on it. Crash Bandicoot, yeah, we talked about that. Captain Toad, we talked about. Yeah, this game, a lot of people got excited for that game. It had a big spot there. This one was surprising because I didn't expect it, and because this isn't Nintendo. Like, Nintendo would never do something like this 5-10 years ago, so it's kind of cool to see them doing it now. And I haven't played it, so I'll pick it up and play it on the Switch, but they definitely didn't punch above their weight. Like, none of these games are going to be a letdown. None of these games are going to be a failure. I can't see any of these games having issues or being ported badly to the Switch. They're all going to be solid ports. So for that, I mean, it was nothing to get worried about. It was just a lot of nothing, really. And a lot of stuff we already knew about. And then that last trailer, which... Let's watch that again real quick, because that was cool. That was really cool. I knew it before this. As soon as it went dark, I was like, oh, there's going to be a Mario behind her. That's cool. It's chills again. I got double chills. I got chills the second time. I like how it looks like that all those Nintendo characters are about to F them up. Like, it's like them two against all of them, and they look pissed. Like, Mario is like Mario just watched this entire live event, and he himself is pissed that it was all just ports and Splatoon stuff, and he's like, guys, we gotta kill these squid things. They're done. Yeah, that was cool. That was pretty cool. That was like the only cool thing. I would love to have seen Fortnite, Zelda online, some kind of apps. They waited so long to do this direct. They should have done one earlier. They should have done this earlier. They were waiting and waiting. I'm not sure what they were waiting for. I assume they were piling together a bunch of stuff they could announce and just blow everyone away, but they really didn't. It wasn't blowing away at all. Like, going into the Switch last year at this time, you knew what was coming. You knew about all the cool stuff. You knew ARMS was coming. You knew the date for it. You knew Zelda was out. You knew Mario Odyssey was coming end of the year. You knew Pokken Tournament was coming pretty soon. You had a date for that. I guess we're not too far off as far as, like, dates for third-party stuff, but it really feels like going into this year, people have had nothing to really look forward to. Speculation and rumors from a lot of YouTubers and online websites about Pokemon may be coming out end of the year, which I think is still going to happen, and Metroid may be coming out sooner than we expect. And a lot of these games like Smash, they are coming out sooner than we expect. Like, a lot of people are like, there's no way Metroid's coming out before yada yada. But I think if you ask anyone, they would have said that Metroid was coming out before Smash Brothers was coming out. And yet, Smash Brothers is coming out this year, apparently, at some point. I'm so sold on the fact... I know I've said this a couple times now. I'm so sold on the fact that this Smash Brothers is a port of the Wii U version and the 3DS version in one with extra stuff. Because there is no way that Sakurai or anyone, but especially Sakurai, made a new Smash Brothers game since the last one already. I don't believe it. I just flat out don't believe it. There's no way it's a whole new game. It has to be a port. Okami, Crash, South Park were cool. They were cool. It's just, I don't know, man. I expected so much more. When's the E3? Metroid, not a chance. Fortnite. Oh, God. Let me read some of these donations I got recently. I think there's just a few of them. Top Willie, we hit bingo, right? Right? $1. No, we did not get anywhere near that bingo. We failed. I started crying when Smash symbol showed itself. Oh my god, I was so close to smacking my phone. The direct was trash. The only good part was Dark Souls and Smash. Even Dark Souls was a little... Apart from the amiibo, that was pretty cool. I want to throw my Switch on the floor after this direct. What happened to GDA? I don't know what happened. Sexy Corey with a 22 during. Lone Wolf 93 with 5. Just want to say, hey, let's do this. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Everyone's reaction when Nintendo says something unexpected like Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, that didn't happen. Childhood favorite is Kirby Air Ride from Cody Nick. $2 from you. Thank you so much. Fire Emblem, please, from Miles. We did not get Fire Emblem, unfortunately. Resident Evil 2, please, from Mr. Coconut Games. And Wolf Among Us 2 on the Switch. I didn't get any of that, sadly. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up to date with the donations there. Guys, if you're still watching this right now and you're not subscribed, you know I would love it. You know I would appreciate it. We're getting real close to 200,000 subscribers right now on this channel. In fact, let's give it the old look-see and see where we're at right now. A lot. We're at a big number, and we're getting even closer. So I'd appreciate a subscribe if you haven't. Let's talk some more. Let's talk some more about this. Am I the only one that thinks the direct was trash? No, you're not. I think we're all fairly in agreement with you on that one there. I mean, the Smash Brothers thing was cool, but it's like, it felt like kind of a cop-out. Like, they didn't really have much of a solid direct. Thank you, Michael, for the $2. They didn't have much of a solid direct, so they threw that Smash at us in the last second. I hope it is coming out this year, and it wasn't just something they were like, guys, we need to do something. We need to, we need to have this direct, and we need to throw something into it that's going to interest people in some way. Crash Bandicoot in Smash. Oh, actually, I mean, there's no reason why it can't happen, right? I mean, if he's going to be on the Switch at this point, you may as well throw him in there. It's more like a Direct Mini. It was essentially like the Direct Mini, but like larger, if that makes sense. No Doki Doki on Switch. No, I'm not surprised on that one. I'd love YouTube. I know, we need something like that. It's been 3 years since the last Smash came out. It's got to be a new one. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Sakurai worked himself into the ground making that last Smash Brothers. He said it was rough on him. I don't see him turning around and making a new one right away. I just don't see it. And having it coming out this year already. And again, the fact that they focused on the Squid Inklings and then you saw the rest of the cast behind them, that tells me Squid Inklings are coming into Smash Brothers. It's not like Smash Brothers, a whole new Smash Brothers, and these are all the characters you're getting. It's, remember Smash Brothers? It's coming to the Switch, and we're going to add the Inklings and maybe some other characters. Give me another direct, but better. That was definitely a mini direct. It was a mini direct, but 30 minutes long. It was a mini long direct. If Smash Brothers does not come out this year, making a new Smash. They said 2018. Nintendo's been really good at sticking to their release dates for things, so I'm sure it will be 2018. No Fire Emblem. I mean, the rumors are they're making a brand new one. It's going to be different to the ones we've seen before, but yeah. Breath of the Wild Link was in it too. I mean, was it Breath of the Wild Link? I didn't even notice that, actually. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's obviously going to be the updated Link, the Link that's been in the game. Link's been in the game since the first one, and they update his look every time to resemble the newest. It definitely was the Breath of the Wild Link, you're right. But they always do that. They always update Link's look. I think they're just going to update the looks. I think it's going to be the same base game with an updated look. Probably saving the good stuff for E3. It's like in June, right? See, maybe, but that just gives us nothing until mid-year. That gives us nothing until quarter 2, quarter 3. I don't know. I think they needed to show more. I really think they needed to. Playable Octolings, though. I'm excited. I love the direct. Changed my mind. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It just, everyone hyped it up. I hyped it up so much. I expected the unexpected, and I got something very expected. It's going to be new. I mean, I'll take new. I'll be happy with new. But if Sakurai made it, it's not new. That's all I'm saying. If Sakurai was in charge, unless he went on some retreat for a year and cleansed his body and his mind and his soul for a year to prepare for it, I just don't think he dived back into it. I expected Diablo 3. I thought we were going to see that. Another direct end of April. I hope so. I hope there's more. Do you think Mario will use Cappy? Yeah, I would think 100%. They're not going to not throw in some Odyssey stuff in there. In fact, I'm actually surprised if they use Breath of the Wild Link. I'm surprised they didn't put the eyes on Mario's cap for this one. Unavailable? Come on, Nintendo. I wonder if they uploaded it yet. I mean, let me go to the channel. Come on, man. Okay, I'm pretty sure I am subscribed. Let's go ahead and fix that. No, it's not uploaded yet. Where do you even go after Smash 4? Like, legit, what do you need? Exactly. There's nowhere to go. You made a Smash game. It's as good as it can be. The Switch ain't that much more powerful than the Wii U. You can't... It's not going to be able to... It's not going to be a difference of, like... PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 graphics. It's pretty much going to be on par. There is no need to remake it from the ground up. Zero need. That's unnecessary work. It's going to be the same game. If they don't call it a deluxe, if they don't call it a port, if they don't say that it's the first 2 games ported over, they're just going to call it something else, the Switch version, that's fine. But I guarantee you it's going to be that same game, that same engine, that same game they built, just new characters, upgraded, textures or whatever, upgraded look, upgraded character models to look like Link from Breath of the Wild rather than Link from whatever he was at that time, Twilight Princess or whatever. I don't know what he looked like in the last one, what the main look was for him. With new characters and new maps and hopefully a story mode, because that wouldn't be too hard for them to throw in. Because if they take that base game and they add that stuff in, trust me, you have an amazing game and you could still call it 5 without having to call it deluxe or something like that. But there's no way I just don't think they're redoing it. Not from the ground up. The director's on their YouTube gaming channel. Okay, well, let's go have a look because I want to see what kind of Mario they had. What am I doing? Stupid. YouTube gaming. Why is it in capitals? Why did I do an F? Why did I fix that rather than just clicking on that?
So we got defensive.
Hey, I don't want to watch
Bowser
someone
Jr.
else's
He
live
used to be
stream.
Tricky, right? I don't remember. Boo's.
I actually do like that guy though. I watch his videos sometimes. Where? I don't see it. I think you guys are lying to me. Nintendo. That can't be it. No, damn it. It was the top one. I'm dumb. You lied to me. It's not there. You disappointed yourselves? Yes, we did, but only because, and I'm gonna justify my fanboyism here. Only because we're going into a whole new year of Switch. The first year was so epic, and we don't know about anything. That, like, online service, Pokemon, Metroid, all the big things, just anything exclusive for the Switch, anything at all that we didn't already know about last year would have been great. And the only things we really got was a Crash port, which I didn't expect, an Octopath port, which a lot of people were talking about it the last couple of days leading up to it. But stuff like that, that's not a system seller. That's not something to get excited for because so many of us have played those games already. So we were hyped to find out, like, honestly, if they had given us the Smash announcement and one other cool announcement, new thing that we didn't know about, and I know they have it, it's Nintendo, there's no way they don't have it, it would have been a good direct. You could have filled it with ports and old news the rest of the time, but if you put one amazing thing at the start and then one amazing thing at the end, people would have walked away calling that a good direct, I guarantee you. But it was only one good thing. It was one good new announcement. Brett Leach, thanks for the 199. Why not Fortnite? Yeah, beats me. Beats me into the ground. I have no idea why not Fortnite. That would have been a great idea. What else do we have here? Matt RG with $8. I tried going into this direct with no expectations, and it still disappointed me. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Alex with $1. What's up with the Luigi's Mansion remaster on the 3DS and not the Switch? I think that is going to be a case of the 3DS is running its course this year. Nintendo said when the Switch came out, they weren't going to support the 3DS after 2018, but that still gives us a whole year of games. And Nintendo's always been really good at supporting their systems right up until the end. So that's a case of yeah, it does seem like it makes more sense for Nintendo to put it on the Switch. I would have loved it on the Switch. But they still want to support their old hardware. They still want to support the current, it's still current 3DS. They want to support that for everyone that has that. Nintendo's all about making everyone happy as much as they can. So they wanted to put a new good game or a new remake of a game that people wanted on that system. Plus, everyone has a 3DS. That's just every household has at least one 3DS. It's like a TV at this point. So, I mean, don't quote me on that, but it makes sense for them to put something cool on it. Plus, you had Dark Moon on there, you had Luigi's Mansion 2 on there, and that did really well on the 3DS. So it wasn't a far stretch for them to throw the first one on there as well. I think that would have been a really cool remake for the Switch, and that would have been a really cool start to this Direct if they had said, "Hey, Luigi's Mansion remake, you got it on the Switch. Luigi's Mansion HD." That would have been a really cool announcement, and that would have made this this Direct actually great. But instead, it was okay, disappointing with an okay ending, with a great ending, disappointing with a great ending, equaling out to okay. 3 new 3DS games announced. Let It Die and put those on Switch. Now, I don't think Let It Die. They are, as I said, letting it run its course. End of 2018, that's when it will die. But it was an extremely successful system that still has an active player base. The letting it die would be rude. Like, they let the Wii U die. Harsh. Like, they had no mercy on that. They axed that bad boy. They put that into a guillotine and cut it in half and never looked back. I think before they even started producing the Switch, they stopped production on the Wii U. Just, it's done. Nail in the coffin. We're moving on. But the 3DS has still got a large player base and a lot of fans, and everyone has one. So I'm happy they're still supporting that. Imagine if Sony was still supporting the Vita the way that Nintendo is supporting the 3DS, despite their new system selling a lot better. You know what I mean? Their home console being the hot new thing. I came in and heard Luigi's Mansion HD. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's definitely not that. Wish it was. I can't stop smiling. I'm so glad Smash is coming to the Switch. I mean, it was going to happen eventually. I just did not expect it to be today. That was news to me. Or to be this year. They had to know everyone. Yeah, I think they did. That's why they expected everyone to hate this Direct. Well, they had to know everyone was going to. Yeah, I think they did, which is why they prefaced it. They said in the bar, starting at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with heavy focus on Mario Aces. I told you guys at the start of my live stream, they wouldn't say that if they weren't trying to lower expectations. If they were trying to say, hey guys, there's gonna be a lot of Mario Aces in this thing. I don't know what you're expecting, but that's what we're here for today. Mario Aces. We're here for Mario Aces. We gave you one little surprise at the end with Smash Brothers, but be lucky you got that, because this was to promote Mario Aces. And that's what it was. And it was boring, but that's what we get. I wanted Pokemon. I thought for sure Pokemon. Crash will be on PC. It's already uploaded. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had it uploaded and ready to go. It's not uploaded. You're lying to me. I'm sick of people lying to me today. No, I'm kidding. I want to see if what Mario they had, because I know he wasn't wearing his Odyssey hat. I know. I would have noticed that. Hey, look, I'm live. God, what am I doing? YouTube, Nintendo. Thank you. Nintendo. Oh, you're not lying. I'll take it back. Never mind. Disappointing direct. Where the zombies at, though? I know. Not a single zombie game. What is this? Not 2014? Show me that Mario. Show me that Mario. Yeah, it's definitely very traditional Mario. I think that's his traditional outfit, just updated. I don't think that's even Odyssey Mario, is it? Sean just messaged me saying he's pissed off. That's either going to be because the Direct sucked, or because his live stream, he couldn't get it to work because I know he was having issues. Wear your hat. I want to see you with your hat on. I mean, oh, thank you guys. Remember to subscribe. I didn't mean to click on that, but that went up a little bit since I last looked. No, I mean, it's the new model of Mario, so it's not... I thought it looked a little old school, but I think I'm just imagining things. Bowser's Inside Story. Yeah, Bowser's Inside Story is good. It's a great game. New one of those is cool. Monster Hunter World on Switch. No, never in a million, thousand, billion years. Just won't fit. Why are they making 3DS games? Because they're continuing the support through 2018, which means some of those games are going to bleed into 2019. The games that are being made this year, but you're not going to see much after that. It is not Odyssey. No, I know it wasn't Odyssey as far as the hat, but I think the model is Odyssey. I think it's an updated model. For sure. Can't really see anyone else, can you? I wonder if I can blow it up real big and see if we can tell who any of those people are back there. Let me see if I can do that. I can do it. It's just a matter of doing it. Is that it? Yeah. Window capture. There we go. All right, guys. Who do you see? I gotta get real close for this one. I think oh yeah, I'm also I messed up my face doing this. I don't know how or why, but anyway, I'm here. I'm just looking. Who is that? Who is... I know you can't see what I'm pointing at. The guy in the middle, is that Samus? I see Bowser, obviously. So I think it's all the way to the right. I think we're looking at Zelda. And then that might be Pikachu on the direct left. I don't know who's in front. Direct left might be Pikachu. Direct left to Pikachu might be Bowser. Next to Bowser's a human. Could be literally anyone. It looks like someone from Fire Emblem. Maybe Marth, maybe Roy. Looks a lot like Roy, but it really could be anyone. And then I'm guessing it's Samus. Samus after Roy. Although there's a weird blurry thing on Samus. Either on Samus or next to Samus. That thing that kind of looks like a shoe. Right in the middle. It's like a floating shoe. I don't know if that's part of Samus's outfit. If it is, could it be an ARMS character? Maybe an ARMS character. And I think anything after that, you're hard pressed to tell. I think Link is like right there in the middle. Next to that shoe. Directly left to what I think is Samus. Or an ARMS character. I think you're looking at Link. There's a tinge of blue in that shirt, which tells me Breath of the Wild Link. And then, yeah, people, God knows, who knows, God knows, some pointy thing off in the darkness. Crash? Where could Crash be? I don't see Crash. Maybe that tuft of hair is Crash. Could that tuft of hair be Crash? Let me look up Crash Bandicoot. Oh, damn, actually. I mean, I'm not saying it is, but alright, so go all the way to the left. All the way to the left, that very last figure you can see just make out in the darkness. Go one over from that, you have a guy with a weird spike coming out of his head. Go one over from that, and you have kind of a stocky character with red tuft of hair coming out the top. I mean... hold on, let me see if I can... It's because I blew this up so much. I mean, I'm just saying. He's got a red tuft. That dude's got a red tuft. Crash is in the middle. No, I think if anything is Crash, it's maybe that red tuft. Yeah, I don't know. What do I know? Well, that was interesting. It definitely wasn't what any of us wanted or expected. The hype train was a little too real, unfortunately. Smash was obviously the biggest surprise, by far. By freaking far, the biggest surprise of that whole thing. Donkey Kong? It's a red reflection. It could be a red reflection. And yeah, it could be. Actually, yeah, it's Donkey Kong with the red reflection. Yeah, you guys are probably right. I think you are right on that one, actually. I mean, I was hopeful. No, that is Donkey Kong through and through. Yeah, you guys are on the nail on that one. That's Donkey Kong standing there. Well, I don't see Crash then. I know you guys were saying Crash. I don't see Crash in there. I thought maybe that could have been him because it's red, a red top, but you're right. It's the flames. It's the color, the flames coming through Donkey Kong's head. 100%. 100% that's Donkey Kong. You guys are right. Is it Smash 4? I think it is. With updates. A lot of updates. Smash did get announced. Right here. You're watching it. Pokemon Switch wasn't announced. Anything you could ask right now about what was announced, it wasn't. Sadly. Unfortunately. Thank you, Media Glitch. Alright. Where do we go from here, guys? I think I've talked about everything at this point. It's Ganon. It's not Ganon. I think we've covered it all. 3DS. I look forward to picking up Kirby. It's gonna be good. Okami was good. That was a weird one to do third. The sushi one. I kind of, when I saw that, I'm not gonna lie, I was staying hopeful because Okami was cool. But that was the point where I kind of went, oh, this is not gonna go the way I thought it was gonna go. Octopath is cool. I'm glad it got a highlight. It's a good game. That pack looks pretty good. This looks like a really interesting mesh right here of Fury and No More Heroes. And I like Fury. I like No More Heroes, so I could very easily like this game. It's not quite what I expected from a No More Heroes game. I would have liked a third sequel, a triple sequel, a trequel. Didn't quite get that, sadly. Dark Souls Remastered. The new amiibo is cool. I look forward to trying out that network test to see how it actually runs and how it plays. But that was a good choice for an amiibo that's going to get sales because it's funny. Praise the sun. See, what annoyed me was they touched on this, which is actually a pretty cool program. I'll give them that. They touched on this, but they didn't touch on the online. So buy $60, you get $3 back. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. And then there was a lot. How much Mario Aces was there? So we're at 1430. 1430. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of Mario Aces? Or is it still going? Still kind of going, huh? It was like five and a half minutes of Mario Aces. So it wasn't the whole thing. They did say it was going to take up a big chunk of it. This game's a good fit for the Switch. Bring all the Wii U games over. They clearly are. We need them. No one else played them. Undertale is cool. Crash is cool. Very unexpected for me. I did not see that one coming. That one, I'll play it because it looks like something I will play, but it's not something I really got out my seat for. That, still a surprise to me, but, I'll take it. Haven't played that either. Launch date for that, which is good. What was the launch date for that? May 18? Yeah, May 18. And ARM stuff, boring. And then Splatoon. See, they spent more time on Splatoon, I think, than they did Mario Aces. What are we? 27, 15. 27, so 27 minutes, 29 minutes, 30 minutes. That's 3 minutes right there. Still going. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. They spent more time. They spent the same amount of time. So a third of it was on Mario Aces and Splatoon. They're not even standing together. They're both on green screen. Just saying. They're not in the same room when they filmed that. Doesn't matter. I'm just pointing it out. And then, yeah, Smash. Smash was revealed. Nope. Nothing for Animal Crossing. I just showed you all of it. That was the whole thing. The overall feeling was meh. So many things they could have said. I'd take Diablo hitting Switch. Talk about how the online would work. Got nothing. Yeah, I feel like we got nothing out of that. We got nothing that we didn't already know. Smash Brothers was a cool announcement to have it in concrete, but it's not like we didn't already know that was coming anyway. You would be upset if Crash came to Smash, and it rhymes. Smash reveal was hype. It was. It was cool. But I mean, like, we all knew it was gonna happen, though. It's not like anyone bought the Switch wondering, I hope I get Smash Brothers on this system. So obviously, it was gonna happen. I tuned in late and I missed it. Sorry. You can still watch it. It's up on their channel right now. The whole direct felt hollow. I'm just gonna leave it on playing while I talk. Why won't he even try the tennis game? You mean me? I'll try it. It's tennis. It's whatever. Like, they look like they made it fun. They put a lot of effort into it, work into it. They added a bunch of things. It looked like Super Smash Brothers, but in tennis form without as many characters. But it's tennis. It's like, I don't care for sports games. You can put a coat of paint on a tennis game as much as you want. I'm still not gonna enjoy it. Smash isn't happening. Brawlout replaced it. It's a sad replacement. New amiibo announcement. One of those won. There's enough amiibos. I would like Roblox. I'm not with you on that one, but Fortnite would have been good. I'm excited to play Detective Pikachu. I've been looking forward to that one for a little bit. I just don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about it overall. I mean, I think I do. I gotta make a video about it. I'm gonna make a video for the morning, by the way, if you guys didn't catch that. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There'll be a video in the morning, 5 a.m. as always. Well, I think the overall feel from everyone I'm getting is that it was kind of disappointing. Everyone was hyped for Smash. Some cool announcements along the way, but nothing that really got anyone out of their chairs. I think that's pretty much it. An average display of things we knew about with a great ending. Pikmin will come back. They're not done with Pikmin. I guarantee it. I don't sound sad. It's just I got really excited and now I'm like on the my sugar high is wearing off. My direct high is wearing off. Cuz I got really hyped and then I kind of got let down a little bit, but I'm not sad. I'm just exhausted. I've been streaming for 3 hours now as well. Don't forget that. I just don't want to end it right now because there's 2,700 people watching and that's just rude. So as long as you guys are listening to what I'm saying, I'm going to keep talking. If we dip down too much more, I'll go eat some food. But for now, I'll keep talking and reading your comments. Instead of long Tennessee Tales, 5 seconds of GDA. If it is coming, if it is like legit coming, yeah, that would have been great if they just showed like a GDA logo on the Switch. That's all we needed. We didn't need a date. We didn't need freaking anything. That would have been enough news to go out and buy a Switch tomorrow, just knowing that it's coming. I feel they slipped up, man. They have to have stuff in the works. I don't know what they're waiting for. But this was not the direct I was waiting for. I don't think they showed Yoshi because they showed Kirby. And so far, every direct they've done, like the last 2 or 3 announcements, has been Yoshi and Kirby. I think they wanted to start with both of those again, because it would have seemed like they were just going on and on about it. So they showed Kirby because it comes out in a week, but Discord app on Switch, I would not use it. I don't know why I would need it either. To talk to people while you play games? I guess that would work, right? That'd be cool if you could have them both open. Hopefully E3 is better. I hope so too, but again, that's like halfway through the year. That doesn't really leave much reason to buy a Switch until then. People are going to be waiting for E3. Like, you guys are all saying it in the chat right now. Like, hopefully E3 will be better. Hopefully E3 will be better. Like, that's exactly why this kind of sucks, because so many people are going to be waiting now to buy a Switch until E3. We needed something, man. We needed something to push sales. We didn't get it. Like, everyone knew Smash Bros. Was coming. Everyone. Like, it's not... It was a surprise they announced it today. It's a surprise when it's coming out, which happens to be this year, because we didn't know any of that. But it's not like it's not like anyone thought this was the time they're not going to make a Smash Brothers. They've been doing it console-ly ever since 64. So this announcement isn't going to make anyone go out and buy a Switch. Like, it will launch real late, like November. I'm thinking November. I don't have a Switch and I was waiting for this Direct. Well, you're going to buy one. That's my question, Danny. You're going to buy a Switch now after this Direct. I'm so happy I don't want to play my Switch till Smash comes out. Yeah, it's going to be like half a year, buddy. More. Imagine thinking Smash will not sell consoles. It's not gonna sell consoles in the sense of any more than it already was. Like, it's obviously a system seller. It's obviously gonna sell consoles. People that wanted the Switch for Smash Brothers either already picked it up because Smash Brothers was coming, or they're waiting for it to actually come out. What I'm saying is we needed something in this Direct that was new, that no one saw coming or no one knew about, that would actually make people go out and buy a Switch. Telling people Smash is coming to the Switch is like, it's like when Nintendo are like, hey, we're making a new system and we're going to put a new Zelda on that system. It's like, yeah, okay, thanks for telling me the obvious. It's like, hey, we're making a new Nintendo system and we're going to be putting Nintendo IPs on it. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, you've been doing this for a while now. That's what I mean by that announcement. No one's going out tomorrow to buy a Switch because Smash is coming. Everyone knew Smash was coming already. It hasn't changed anything. They needed something that would change things up, that would shake the game and have people go out and buy a Switch in preparation for it or be excited for it. Like, I've been excited for Smash since I got my Switch. It's one of them things where I was waiting and I'm still waiting. Nothing's changed after that announcement. It's just cool to know that it's going to be this year. Late this year. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'll be November because it just has to be. Like, there's no way it's going to be ready before then. And November is that sweet spot. Like, Odyssey came out like... Was it November or October? I'm pretty sure it was... Maybe it was October like 30th or something. So maybe we might get it like late, very late, like last few days of October or like mid-November, early November. Make Pokemon, they're making it. They are making Pokemon Switch, and we know as much about that as Smash Brothers right now. So they are currently making it. Direct was 7 out of 10. Dude, if it wasn't for Smash, I'd go down to like 4. But with Smash, I'll give it a 6. This stream is depressing. I mean, no, it's not. It's fine. It's exciting. But the Direct was depressing. But, I mean, the Switch is exciting. I mean, the stream is exciting. So, yeah, we really didn't hit any of these, huh? My body was ready for all that. So, I can't even cross off my body not being ready. Smash is going to be 2020. It's 2018. They won't push it back. They haven't pushed anything back yet. They are yet to push a single game back. They're doing really well with that. It was actually really great. It wasn't E3, unfortunately. We can get away with showing a little whatever we like. All will be forgiven. Yeah, it felt like a it felt like a forgive us card, didn't it? It felt like a, I know we didn't announce any of the things that you wanted, but here's the thing everyone wants. That's definitely what it felt like. Good night, man. Thanks for joining us. But most of the direct, I wouldn't say crap, just stuff we already knew about. Like, none of it was crap. Like, it wasn't bad. It was just a lot of stuff we all already knew about, which made it kind of mediocre. But not crap, because all the games that were announced were good. They didn't talk about anything boring for the Switch. Like, every game was like a good game, you know? Like, every game and announcement, everything they talked about was like, oh, that's a good game, glad it's on the Switch. Or that's a good game, glad to see more of it. The only things that were boring was the Mario Aces, the freaking going on and on about Splatoon. That was it. The rest of it was really good. Just not what any of us really wanted, unfortunately. Can't afford to give you cash, but you're a good guy. How comes you aren't more political? I appreciate the sentiment behind the cash thing. You don't have to give me anything. I do what I do because I love it. I ain't more political because screw politics. This isn't a place for politics. This is a place for video games, Nintendo, fun, PlayStation, whatever I feel like talking about. Positivity, niceness, acceptance. A place where everyone can come and have a good time. A place where everyone can come and just agree on video games. The most I want people to disagree with me is when I like something they don't like, or when I don't like something they do like. And that's going to happen. But about video games, I ain't going to get up here and start talking about presidents and laws, and it's not me. Let's keep it happy. Leave a like. Yeah, leave a like. I'd appreciate that. Also, leave a subscribe and leave a comment. Actually, I'm pretty sure now on YouTube, the comments stay on the video, which is cool because if that is the case now, I can actually leave this live stream up for a change, which is something I usually don't do because I hate that you can't see the comments and it's like I'm talking to no one. But it looks like they'll leave the comments up now, which is really cool. Fortnite for Switch. I wish. Pokemon will get the logo teaser. Yeah, well, not today it didn't. You didn't like the Splatoon stuff? No, not really. I mean, I like Splatoon. I love Splatoon. But you could have just summed it up in a minute. Like, by the way, we have Splatoon DLC coming. What really annoyed me was the really long Splatoon trailer, which was just like walking and told us nothing. There were so many games you could have announced in this time. This told us nothing. And then what sucked is that all the questions this left, they immediately answered when it cuts back to the guy. Whenever it cuts back, he starts talking about what that trailer actually meant, and they replay the trailer while he's talking over it and explaining everything, all the questions that we had. So you just played a 2-minute trailer twice. For me, that kind of sucked, I think. That was the part that was like, come on, guys, get on with it. Don't show the trailer. Just reveal it later if you're going to talk over it again anyway. I'm not subscribing to WTK18 on Switch is trash. It is trash. It is the worst Switch game. And literally any YouTube review you'll find of it anywhere will tell you the same thing. That game, the music and the sound cuts out constantly. There's a loud beeping every now and then while you wrestle. The entrances are the most screwed up part. They lag out so much. They look awful. It's so slow. It runs at like 3 frames. The actual wrestling, if you have 2 people in a ring, it's possible. Still looks like crap, but it's possible. You put any more than that in a ring, 6 people in a ring, and it slows down to the point where you're playing it in slow motion at like less than half the speed. And the best part is, you do a Royal Rumble match, the game will literally freeze. You cannot do Royal Rumble matches without the game freezing for like 3 seconds at a time because the frame rates drop so low that the game actually stops and freezes. And you can't say it doesn't because not only did it happen to me on my playthrough, but in my review, I showed the footage of it happening to me. And that is WWE for those that didn't catch that. The worst Switch port there is. The only reason anyone could think that game is good is if they only ever played it with two wrestlers and they never actually played it any other way, and they didn't notice frame rates and they really didn't care about a way a game looks. And for me, I don't care about a way a game looks. I'll take it. That game looks horrendous, but I would have played it if it played well, because screw it, it's portable, right? Looks so bad. Fine, I will subscribe. Thanks. They did update it, but they didn't update any of the issues. They updated it. I can't remember what they actually put in the update, but it wasn't to fix any of the frame rates. They kind of fooled everyone because they were like, we're updating the game. The game has a really big update. But they actually added things like character models and stuff like that, and like items and whatever. They didn't actually fix any of the... They said they fixed some issues, but the frame rates are still the same. It looks the same. Everything runs the same. Maybe the music doesn't cut out now, because I didn't get that on my playthrough, my second playthrough. But apart from that, it didn't get fixed, sadly. Do you think Wolfenstein 2 was cancelled? No, because they actually just started putting out promotion for that in GameStop in the last week or so. They put out the flyers and the banners and the Switch cases, so it's coming soon. There's no reason that game won't be on the Switch. It's made by It's being ported by Panic Button. It was made by Bethesda, so it's the same as Doom. I expect it's gonna look the same, play the same, feel the same. So I don't see a reason why that won't come to the Switch. Delayed a bunch, maybe. They might be having issues with it, but there's definitely more to that game. There's like way more story, way more actual cutscenes, a actual story. So they might be spending more time making sure it all works. Arkham game, I like the Arkham games. I would take them on the Switch, but I don't think they're gonna sell that well. Yeah, upcoming indies would have been good. There was no focus on indies for this one. No Mother 3, you're not wrong. 100% the Smash support with new characters. I think so. That's where my head's at. Good night, Del Dato. I just want to thank everyone again, everyone that's still in here, everyone that watched that with me, everyone that hung around after to talk with me, everyone that subscribed, liked the video, all of that stuff. You guys know I appreciate that a lot. A lot of new subscribers here since I started, so you guys know I appreciate that a lot. I'm getting depleted. I'm not gonna lie. I've been talking for like 3 straight hours. I'm like sinking into this chair. I'm getting kind of tired. I should probably get up and make some food real soon, and then start working on my video for the morning, because I'm gonna be up late editing that. So if any of you guys have any final things you want to ask, final things you want to say that I haven't already talked about, if I see anything in the comment section, I will answer those questions. I will give my theories and my point of view on it. Otherwise, I want to say thank you again. Love you guys. Everyone that donated, amazing. Can't say thank you enough. It really helps. I'm going to be editing and making a video. I'm going to be standing behind me here and yelling at the camera for about 20 minutes as to my feelings on this whole thing. And I'm going to have that up in the morning. I already know my sarcastic title for the video, so you'll know it when you see it. So hopefully you guys subscribe so you can watch that video in the morning. And yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I appreciate everything. Fortnite Direct is garbage. I'm leaving early. Goodbye. It's ending now anyway. I gotta run. See you, Media Glitch. Everyone check out Media Glitch's channel. Really great channel. Very underrated. Nothing about Nintendo Online. Tell me about it. I've never played Dark Souls, and I definitely will try it when it comes to the Switch. Thank you, Pauladin. Is Steep cancelled? I think so at this point. I don't know what's happening with that. Did your cat like the Direct? He's sleeping behind the monitor, so I think so. Do you think they'll ever give us Netflix? Hulu must have paid them a lot to be the only app on the system this whole time. They must have paid him a lot. It kind of worked though, because I got Hulu just because of the app and then never watched it on the Switch, but I watch it on my TV all the time. They have a lot of good shows on Hulu. Do you think they'll do another direct? Hopefully. You want Telltale? I want to work for Telltale. Yeah, Okami HD looks good. I'll buy Mario Tennis Aces. Actually, to be honest, I'll be completely honest. They're pushing that game so hard. I wouldn't be surprised if they give a bunch of codes out to YouTubers to try and push that even more. So I will probably get a code for it. And if I like it, I'll go out and buy it. That's what I always do. It's a good chance I won't buy it, but we'll see. I'll probably buy. I buy like most of the games that come out at this point. Oh, Gregory Lee with I don't know what that is. Norwegian 50. Average direct, but I'm watching you. More than makes up for it. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you, Gregory Lee. That's the second time you've donated, man. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm glad you enjoyed this. I'm glad that everyone... I hope everyone enjoyed me. I've never done this before. I've never live streamed me watching anything, and I actually had a pretty good turnout. A lot good turnout, so... I'll definitely do this in the future for other directs and E3 and stuff like that, because I had a lot of fun. It's exhausting. Like, I'm like exhausted right now, because that was like, it was 3 solid hours of me talking and being hyped and playing games and getting all excited. I need to eat. I'm starving right now. I wouldn't mind eating and maybe going to the gym. We'll see if I can fit that in before I film. Do you want Walking Dead? I don't know what you mean by that. 6 Guns, feel free to join my stream if you want. I mean, I won't because I gotta eat, but I'm reading that out loud for everyone else, just in case they wanted to. Oh, Matthew already deleted it. I can't reinstate it. 6 Guns. You can go check out his stream if you guys want. Apparently he's streaming right now. Or don't. Maybe there's a reason he was deleted. Maybe he was trolling earlier. I don't think so, but we'll see. Alright guys, I'm out. I appreciate it. I feel really weird ending a stream on 1,800 people watching. That seems like something you shouldn't do. But I need to eat. We've been going for 3 hours. I love you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best. I can never tell you how much you mean to me. I love you guys so much. I'm going to go wash this direct out of my mind and pretend like it didn't happen and just remember the Smash Brothers part. I hope you guys have a fantastic night, fantastic week. It's almost the weekend. I love you. You guys are the best. You guys make me happy. And I hope you guys watch my video about this direct in the morning. I'll catch you guys soon. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.